Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Molly Starback, Director of the Duke Office of Postdoctoral Services, and I am joined by one of my very favorite postdocs of all time, Anna Loksztejn, who is here to tell us about the Durham Medical Orchestra. So Anna, I will let you take it away.
The floor is mine. The floor is lava. So I don't know how much you all have read about it already. How much did you Google out? So I just pulled up the poster that I presented on back during the spring fling that happened a few months ago. So you can all see. I hope you all can see. If there is any further questions at any time point, please do feel free to ask me any additional questions. Basically, Durham Medical Orchestra is the organization that was started in 2010. And at that time, the orchestra was formed from the medical providers mostly from around Duke. And we grew as an organization, and currently we are a full-size symphonic orchestra. We had more than 100 people last year joining us. And it's been quite a few years for me. I think it's been 9 years for me playing in this orchestra. So I joined in 2013. I play flute and occasionally piccolo. Our director is Verena Mozenbichler-Bryant, and she's also artistic director for the organization. And I guess our purpose initially was to find a way to incorporate music back in lives of people that are doing medicine-related jobs. And I don't know how much you know about this, but statistically speaking, quite a few people that are doing medicine and medically oriented or like scientifically oriented work in that field, they actually do have some musical talents and frequently play instruments. So a lot of people that I met through orchestra had a pretty similar life path to mine, which is that we both share somewhat double channeled education. So in my case, it was the scientific chemistry, to be specific, path, and in parallel, music school and musical paths. So I was trained as a professional musician, as we call it. So like I have a technical degree from being a musician, which is kind of funny, but that's beside the point. So we are trying to recruit more people, obviously, every time, because mostly in the sections, in the violin sections and the viola sections, generally string section, there is always a place for additional players. So if you are interested in learning more about how to join the orchestra, feel free to reach out to us. The most important thing that I wanted to share with you all is two frequently asked questions that are: what is the time commitment? How much time does it take? And what if I haven't played in a while? What can I still participate? And I will start with the latter. So when I was joining, I had about 5-year gap between the time that I played my recital and the time that I was ready to join the orchestra. And I was welcomed with the open hands. I got the interview with Verena, and we decided that I'm okay to join, and I just kept practicing and kept playing, and that's been wonderful ever since then. So I highly recommend to think about it in these terms, that if you're ready to bring it back to your life, why not try and just go ahead and do it, because there is no better time than now. As far as the time commitment is concerned, we are meeting once a week. We are meeting for 2.5-hour rehearsals as a full orchestra. Currently, we're meeting not on Duke campus because of the COVID restrictions. We're meeting actually in the local retirement community that has a very well ventilated room that they shared with us. And everybody that doesn't need to use their mouth, so not me, but the rest of them, are actually masked. And this is very, we're a group of very cautious, COVID cautious people. So that's a safe space. And as far as the number of concerts is concerned, we used to have at least 2 concerts per year. COVID changed everything, but we're trying to go back to that commitment that we're practicing every week, and then we're giving at least 2 concerts per year. Sometimes we're contracted, somewhat contracted. We have collaboration with different organizations, and we have for example, instead of the big rehearsal before the concert, we give the additional concert to like retirement community or for kids from some foundation. Different things are happening, and that's that collaboration part is really important for us as an organization. So there is a way of multiplying the venues in that way, but at the same time, the community is benefiting from our hopefully benefiting from our performances. So yeah, that's probably most of my presentation that I have prepared for today. If you're interested more in learning about the orchestra, I highly recommend going to our webpage and visiting it. It's dmomusic.org. You will find all the information you need, and of course the email address for Verena. The date for the submitting those videos for to join was just passed. It's August 19th, but I don't think it's I don't think it's that stiff of a day, let me put it this way. So I really remember Verena mentioning that if somebody wants to join and to just reach out to her, and something might be done. And we're still looking for people, especially I think right now in percussion section, there is no way that there is enough people in violin, viola, and cello and string basses. I don't know who's playing currently on harp, and as far as bassoon section is concerned, that if that's the instrument that you're playing, that would be also very nice to have additional bassoons. For the other instruments, reach out to Verena and talk to her. And that's that. Are there any questions? Are you interested in something additionally? And there is silence, and I can see a chat. Once per year chance to join, or after each concert? Usually it's once per year. So that would be now, and then you're sort of committing to either one concert or both concerts, but that's to the discretionary of artistic director. So yeah, but usually that's once a year type of a thing. Is there a page with the repertoire list for this year? So actually we just got the repertoire, so I'm not, we're gonna play 2 concerts this semester. One is a baseball concert, so there's gonna be a lot of pieces like Stars and Stripes and like the great baseball-y stuff. And we're gonna play like Star Wars for this as well. So the really like super, known and like very, very well established pieces. But for the main concert, we're gonna play finally a piece that was contracted for season of 2020 for 2020 in spring, when we were gonna celebrate 10 years of the orchestra, and we had this piece by Maki contracted that was places that we can no longer go, that it's about his struggle with his mom's passing due to Alzheimer's disease. So that was supposed to be a memory related concert and a celebration of just joy of life in a way in relation to our 10-year anniversary, but that didn't happen because of COVID. So now we're gonna play that piece. And as far as the other two, I can probably check, but I'm not entirely sure yet, because not all the parts came. But yes, we don't, like, the list just came in. Any other questions?
Anna, how strictly do you define connected to the health sciences? What if I'm in the humanities or social sciences?
So initially it was like kind of recommended that you're related to the medical field and to Duke, but currently we kind of shifted away from this, and that's very much community outreach sort of organization. So we have a lot of members from the community, and a lot of us still are in that medical/scientific field, but also a lot of people are from the community and don't have anything to do with Duke and or medicine whatsoever. However, the name medical is still there. So to some degree, I feel like there is that balance of, you know, we want to still be that medical orchestra, but at the same time, yes, we do welcome community members.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Any other questions? And show yourself, you're all like hiding behind them cameras.
They're all clutching their instruments.
I know.
All right, well, if there aren't any more questions for Anna, you know how to get in touch with her if you have any. Anna, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to see you. And we hope to see you.
Pleasure is mine.
Well, we look forward to your upcoming concerts.
Yeah, I think that the upcoming concert is supposed to be either 10th of December or 11th of December for that main concert. I will definitely update you so you can update everybody else on when the DMO is actually going to perform.
Yes, so I can send that out. And if you, put a blurb in there about how postdocs can join from any field, doesn't necessarily just have to be loosely connected to the health sciences. Like, they know somebody.
That's pretty much. I mean, as far as joining the orchestra, please do feel free to reach out to Verena at verena.m@duke.edu, which is listed right now in that slide. And she's the person to go to with all of the questions, as she's our artistic director, and she's making decisions on who gets to play or not, which I feel sometimes very terrified about, but that's beside the point.
I remember when you auditioned, you were a little terrified, but you did great.
Yeah, auditioning is never fun. Like, I don't like it, but some people do, so.
All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining. Anna, thank you again, and we will see everyone later on. Have a good day, everyone.
Have a good one, bye.
Bye.